the estranged husband of singer and songwriter Teebillz, Teebillz, was advising men to make their women their side chicks. According to him, when men make their women their side chick, they will realize how costly outside side chicks are for the souls. Now, this is one of those chewing gum topics that we take on Fridays, but, but it's just to hear your thoughts on it because, listen, as trivial, as silly as it sounds, you know, this might be a fantastic advice to some people, especially women who feel that that their husbands have not been faithful, or that they could have what the husband's doing outside, he could have done it better to them as wives. So if Teebillz advising men, make your woman inside, how does that help a marriage? So let me, since you've not spoken at all, that's
true. Okay, so for me, I think that we must always find things to spice up our marriages because routine gets boring. There's nothing exciting when it's just over and over again. Right. So his advice might be valid for those who feel like to spice up the situation, change the way you see your partner.
I don't think it's an insignificant comment. I think it's very valid in the sense that I hear a lot of men, they want to marry, but they want to marry somebody that they will keep as a yale at home. And then they go outside, and the picture that you see outside is totally different from the woman. Now, the fear is, if I allow my woman show her beauty, other men will see her. So they try to cover that woman's beauty, but then they go outside and they follow those ones that have, yes, the big bum, the long nails, the long eyelash, and everything. So what Teebillz is trying to say, in essence, is, since that is what you really like, since that's what, you know, makes you, let me not use the word that came to my head now, tickles your fancy. Why don't you make your wife to be that, so that you retain your fancy in the home? Because the truth is, it's actually very expensive to maintain girls outside. Things are changing. This hair, you want to buy it for somebody, you don't know how much.
If side chick is only about the long hair, the nails, I mean, women are doing that on a daily basis for themselves. Then we also hear the conversation of men saying, it's just that men have taste. It's not that we don't love our wives, but you cannot eat rice every day. You now eat beans. So how do you change rice to beans if you are saying she should now be the side chick? Are you now saying that it's not that you have various tastes, it's just that, you know, you're greedy?
Spice up the taste that you have.
So for me, I just feel, I just feel in this case, I think, okay. I think if your man loves you, he loves you.
You would always see your speck outside. It is impossible. You are human. You would always see your speck outside. You would always see the one that you wished could have been outside. So it's about now
that's another angle.
And saying, I am committed to the one at home, which is why I love what the caller said. He said, if I see something on you and I like it and I feel like, this person looking fine and my eye is following you, I'll simply find out what it costs to buy for my wife and tell my wife to wear it.
And where you cannot, and where you can't take it to your wife, you accept what you have.
Accept what you have.
So there are two things. So if you marry blondie excitement, let's not even say that there's cash problem. You just decide you can, and then you marry the one that gives you the excitement. And hopefully it works out. But the truth is that, as we all know, with all marriages, there's a period of challenges. And even with blondie, a person who is prone to side chickism would be wishing for a side chick that is opposite of blondie and excitement. Like, oh, I wish I had that responsible girl that we can go for church meetings together. I wish I had that, that
so
quiet.
This doesn't solve the problem.
It does not solve the problem. It's the man. We have to talk to the person on the inside that has to now decide if he ends up marrying Sister Mary. Okay, Sister Mary, and I love that we're peaceful and everything, but you know what I like? I like it when you... I like it when you do this. I like it when you wear this, and then you can't. No, she won't do that because now you have
the price of marriage.
A woman who settles because listen, she feels that my biological clock is ticking. I just need to get married and have my kids, and does that. But when she does that and she's okay, family fine, the husband is responsible, the kids are fine, and then she meets Mr. Right, like the person. Our heart totally connects with the person that is kind, is sweet, is soft. He's maybe a colleague at work that constantly checks on you. You know, when you're down, he's there to hug you. all the love language that
Gets
your
him.
guy in the house has refused to do. He just gets it.
Right.
Your body moves, your brain moves.
The
your
devil
heart
is a
moves.
liar.
That's what they say.
What do you do?
Flee all appearances of evil.
How is that evil?
Flee.
Because an adult woman will say, I'm finally meeting the person. that
you're
my
a
heart
married
is.
woman.
Yeah,
You're not
married.
really
You can't be
meeting
finally
anybody
committed.
again.
I say, wait till you know one chop, when you know smell them. Don't bring it close to you. So if you see that bloke, like me, when I see some blokes, I know our industry now.
Yes,
you
now,
go on
all
set,
sorts of.
and you see some blokes.
Glory,
Stop
Father
saying
in
I'm
heaven.
smiling. When you say don't smile.
Okay,
Don't
no,
swear.
I should
Say
be
with
serious.
serious face,
So that's when I remember
You
that.
don't say, don't they think.
Sister BC, you are a deaconess. And then I start speaking in tongues.
Hey.
You know, you just have to find that thing that reminds you of who you are at every point in time, because you will meet them. And, you know, when I have conversations with men and they always feel like we are the ones that we are moved by what we see, I laugh. Because we women, too, are moved by what we see.
Of
And we
course.
see more. We see,
Hallelujah,
we can
somebody.
take in the details in a minute. You will not even
Yeah.
suspect. The next person will not even suspect. I've taken in this person's details.
Simple.
No.
Yeah.
To the end. So it's just remembering who you are and falling back on that thing that reminds you that I'm already committed to somebody. And that's why I always say try as much as possible. But I know for women who their ages have gone high, they just likely settle. But I say try as much as possible to settle for that person who has a bit, for instance, of those things that make your heart go jiggy jiggy. Don't just settle because time has passed. Okay, he's okay, he has money, security, he can take care of me and all that. And you don't have a physical attraction with your husband. It's very difficult. So there are some people I see and like, whoa. And I just chat Mr. Ugo, baby, where are you? I'm waiting for you. Come home, you know, and all that. Because he checks my boxes and there's a
something.
Physical attraction. Yeah, so when he comes and I see him and he's in, I forget. We all know this fact, but let me state it again. Anybody who wants to cheat will cheat, irrespective of what you do, no matter how long your hair is. A cheater is a cheater, and it has nothing to do with the partner. It's about the person.